Yo, welcome back to the channel. Kamusta po sa inyong lahat? On paper, version 3.2 looks almost suspiciously relaxed. Only one new 5-star, no double banner chaos, no back-to-back emotional damage, just Sigrika showing up alone like she owns the place, and honestly, a lot of players are relieved. After the banner marathon we just survived, seeing a solo release almost feels like the game is apologizing. But then you remember Luuk is coming right before. In fact, in 6 days, Luuk is here. And suddenly this is not as relaxing as we thought. This is a financial decision simulator. So today we are talking about Luuk, Sigrika, and the very uncomfortable question of who actually gives your account more value. Not who's cooler, not who hits bigger damage numbers on a perfect showcase account. Actual value for real players. Alright, AI Slave, go get him!
Thanks, V. Before we dive into the heavy stuff, if you want a smarter way to stretch your Lunites and Asterites without feeling like your wallet just lost a boss fight, check out my U7 buy link in the description and pinned comments and use my code VeeDizzy. They're the only top-up site that can deliver your purchase directly using only your UID and server through what they call Trusted Top-Up. No passwords required. No manual do-it-yourself top-ups, just a smooth, worry-free process delivered straight to your account. They handle the top-up securely while you stay in control of your account. U7 Buy has been operating since 2003, and they've expanded into the gacha space with some of the most competitive top-up pricing available for Wuthering Waves, offering savings of up to 26% compared to in-game prices. They currently hold a 4.7 rating on Trustpilot, and most top-ups are completed in under 5 minutes, which means less waiting and more time actually playing. If you want cheaper top-ups while keeping your account safe, use my link in the description and pinned comments, or use my code VeeDizzy on U7 Buy. It's a practical way to save on top-ups while supporting the channel. Spend responsibly, or don't, that part is on you. Now, back to the topic. Let's start with Sigrika. Everything about the recent Echo sets points to one thing. She is an Echo skill main DPS. The moment you see crit rate locked specifically to Echo skill damage, that is not a hybrid hint. That is a main carry sign. The set gives attribute damage, Echo skill crit rate, and even more attribute damage when you keep triggering skills. It is very direct. Press skill, do damage, repeat. What makes it interesting is her design does not scream hyper carry. She looks like she could be support, but the numbers and gear directions say otherwise, and we have learned by now that the quiet-looking ones usually end up deleting elf bars. The real value here is consistency. Tying crit rate directly to her primary damage source means fewer dead rotations and less praying to RNG. Add the 4-cost Echo that boosts both attribute and Echo skill damage, and the message is clear. She wants field time, and she wants to nuke with skills. Will she out-damage every existing Echo skill DPS? Probably not. She does not need to. Value today is about smooth gameplay, team flexibility, and hidden utility, not just peak screenshot damage. Team-wise, she clearly wants Echo skill enablers. Anyone amplifying or triggering multiple Echo skills becomes premium for her. Same attribute stacking will likely be efficient too, especially if her kit rewards frequent team skill activations. Support-wise, she fits the usual universal options like Shorekeeper. The real question is whether she can consistently trigger key debuffs or states. If yes, certain premium supports spike in value. If not, she falls back to safe universal comps. Still strong, just less explosive. Choiwen is the obvious premium partner, since he directly buffs Echo skill damage at a high level. Pair him with Shorekeeper and you stack Echo amplification with crit damage, pushing Sigrika's ceiling much higher. The trade-off is dependence. Without him, her peak is harder to reach. If you are serious about maximizing her, Choi Wen should be part of the plan. Overall, Sigrika looks like high investment, high reward. Not overly complex, but definitely team-dependent. Now Luuk. Luuk is almost the opposite philosophy. He looks built for accessibility. Basic attack DPS is historically easier to build, with more weapon and teammate options, and less punishment for imperfect setups. His loop is simple. Build stacks, enter enhanced state, swing the scythe, do damage. It is straightforward, readable, and very player-friendly. His biggest strength is accessibility. If he works well with standard weapons and commonly owned teammates, that is immediate value. You're not forced into a specific shopping list just to make him functional. He's also mechanically forgiving. Not everyone wants high APM combo rooting. Some players just want to log in and feel strong. Luuk clearly caters to that group. Team building is simple. If someone buffs basic attacks, he wants them. If a support rewards debuffs or toon strain he can trigger naturally, even better. Basic attack carries are easier to slot into generic buff cores, which gives Luuk strong flexibility for most accounts. His premium option likely revolves around Lene, but if you missed her, WUWA is a perfectly serviceable and far more accessible alternative. That accessibility is why Luuk could be extremely popular even without the highest theoretical ceiling. In gacha games, ease of build often beats raw numbers. And then there is comfort. Not everyone has echo skill teams ready. Almost everyone can field something that supports a basic attack carry. That alone gives Luuk a strong edge in practical account value. So now comes the painful part. Who should you actually prioritize? If you already have strong echo skill supports and lack a proper carry, Sigrika makes sense. She slots in and upgrades that archetype immediately. If you already own a top-tier echo skill DPS and pulls are tight, she becomes a luxury. Luuk is easier to recommend, not because he is stronger, but because he reaches near peak performance without very specific teammates or gear. Newer players are generally safer with Luuk. Veterans with invested echo skill cores may get more value from Sigrika. The real wild card is future banners. With upcoming characters and possible limited collaborations, saving is not a crazy option. So the simple rule is this: pull for what your account lacks, not what social media is hyping. Need an echo skill carry and have the support core? Sigrika. Want a reliable, easy-to-build DPS that does not demand roster restructuring? Luuk. Already stacked on main DPS units? This might be your saving patch. Both are strong. This is not bait. It is a roster check. Skipping a bad unit is easy. Skipping a good one for long-term planning is the real test. Version 3.2 looks calm, but for a lot of players, this is a stressful decision. So which way are you leaning? Echo Skills Specialist Sigrika or scythe-swinging consistency with Luuk? As always, if this video resonated with you, please leave a like and subscribe. Ring that bell for massive gacha luck and maybe a sandwich. Thank you so much for watching. Maraming salamat po, and I will see you in my next video drop. Goodbye.